Hi everyone, I am here with my good friend Nicole, and if you would like to see me turn her into this disgusting creature, then please keep watching. But we are doing a collaboration today with the movie The Dead Don't Die, which is out in theaters in June 14th, which is in a few days. So
that's actually my birthday. You said the 14th, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my birthday.
Birthday. Woo. Oh my gosh. Happy birthday, Nicole. Anyway, okay. Today we're gonna be making like a zombie look. So it's gonna be really gory and really bloody, and I picked Nicole to do this because Nicole has always let me practice FX on her face. This is really fun because I've always wanted to do like FX makeup on camera. I just like have never had a reason to. So wear a shirt you don't love. I like this shirt a lot, so I don't know why I wore this. Ooh. I get a lot of my inspiration from Glam and Glore and Carolina Maria. Do you know who that is?
I am unfamiliar.
I love her. I literally use her for like all of the FX makeup looks I've ever done. I'm just gonna do this how I normally do your makeup. I'm not gonna try to make it like fancy because I'm not fancy. We got these contacts, Nicole did, from this company called Colored Contacts. Literally. So they come in like a little box like this, and yeah, they're white, so give it that zombie look. I feel like zombies don't have any like life in their eyes, so we went for like the all white. So I actually don't know if you can see through these because I've never worn contact lenses like this before.
No.
You can't see at all?
So you should be able to.
You're completely blind?
I'm blind.
So she's gonna be blind for this. So the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna cover half of her face. I'm gonna do this side. So I'm gonna use the Mayron liquid latex. This is the one that I always use. So I'm just going to put some on one of these little So I'm going to use oatmeal to make her skin look all, tilt your head back. We're gonna figure out how to do this. I use oatmeal to make like zombie stuff. I do it because Carolina Maria does it, but I also do it because a lot of people do it. It just makes like your skin look kind of like rotten, I guess you could say. So,
and chunky.
And like chunky and kind of nasty. Yeah, it's like fun. And I just want to apologize ahead of time to anyone who does this professionally because I sure don't. I sure do not. So basically I'm just going to put a bunch of layers of liquid latex, and then I'm just going to keep putting oatmeal on it, and then we'll come back when I'm done with that. So I got all of the oats that I want to put on your face, and then I put liquid latex on it, and now we're just gonna let this dry. I'm gonna take a little bit more liquid latex, and I'm going to just kind of like smoothen the transition from like the oats to like your skin. I'm gonna take little pieces of toilet paper, little squares, and I'm just gonna cut them into like little rectangles like this, and I'm just gonna place them along her face like this. This is going to be the skin that I'm gonna lift. That's gonna look like this is coming like this is underneath a layer of her skin. Okay, so I'm just going to get a bunch of liquid latex and tissue, and I'm going to layer it into this one area. So I'm just going to get toilet paper, lay it down, and then I'm just gonna cover it with liquid latex, and I'm gonna continue doing that over and over until I get like the thickness that I want. Okay, and now we're just gonna let this dry. So I wanna cut this open now, but I know it's a little dangerous to like cut with scissors like right by your skin. So I always, here if you want to like look towards the camera, I always like take the end of like one of my like paintbrushes and I'll like stick it inside, and then I'll like use that as a guide, and I'll like push it through, and then I'll cut along that line so that it's a little bit raised so that you're not like cutting right next to your skin. Okay, so now if you want to look, I got the entire cut down here, Now I'm going to separate this, make it look more like the flesh is lifting right there, and then I'm going to pack in some more oatmeal, and then we're going to make it look more raised, and then I'm going to get into painting. I always pull apart. This is really hard to do right now because I have long nails. Usually I don't have long nails, but I just go in and I pull the liquid latex apart, because if you're ever making like scars or anything like that, you want to pull it so that it looks like the skin is kind of like a little flap. Okay, and now I'm going to fill that in, and I'm going to put a bunch of oatmeal on top of it. It looks really goofy now, but you won't be laughing when she eats your cousin. So I'm going to be using my Mayron Bruise palette, and I'm going to take the green right here, and I'm going to paint all of the oats on her face this green color. So now that I've applied all of the green, I'm going to go in and I'm going to apply brown in like patchy spots like all over her face. Now I'm going to take some yellow, and I'm going to put yellow along the scar here, and then I'm going to blend it in with some foundation so that it looks like skin colored. Now I'm going to grab my original brush that I was using before to paint this side of her face, and I'm going to grab the black, and I'm just going to fill in her eye over here so that it's all black. So now that I filled in the black, I'm going to take some yellow, and I'm going to like make her skin like patchy and yellow on this side so that it looks like kind of dead. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with a skinny brush with the black, and I'm gonna make a bunch of veins all over her face. I just mixed some red and purple and yellow together to kind of give her like kind of like a dead eye. Kind of looks like a bruise, like you got punched in the face. You know, you're a zombie, people are fighting you quite frequently. You're gonna have a black eye, I feel. You know? Mm-hmm. Now I'm gonna take the Ben Nye Fresh Scab Blood, and I'm going to fill in all of the spots where you can still see liquid latex and stuff like that. So I'm really just gonna go in and I'm gonna fill this entire scar, and I'm gonna go into like all these little crevices, and I'm just gonna take a Q-tip and do that. Okay, now I'm gonna take one of these little sponges. These are probably the best thing to use for like splattered blood. I just get some on my brush like that, and then I just like dab it, and then you just go in like that. So this is the finished zombie look. I think it looks really disgusting. If I saw you in the street, I'd probably freak out, beat you over the head with a bat. So looks pretty legit. So yeah, The Dead Don't Die is going to be in theaters June 14th, starring Bill Murray. So that's fun. Selena Gomez is in it. Yeah, so show up to the theater like this. See what happens. Hello and welcome to Cooking with Danny. Today,
we're going to eat
oats. Just kidding. Do you know what I'm doing with these?
I have no idea.
Something really disgusting. That's disgusting. Oh my god, we're disgusting. Okay.
I didn't know I had to talk, so I have nothing prepared. And this is gonna be